got a haircut. Woohoo! Yeah, I needed a haircut. Anyway, went to Panther Creek State Park. Parked at the Spoone Recreational Parking. It's a dead end cul-de-sac kind of thing. Got some real nice picnic tables if you want to have a picnic there. Up in the rocks. Real nice. It's also ADA, a couple of them. Real nice. Anyway, we went up the connector at the far end of it to Ore Mine Trail. Took a left when we got there. Took Ore Mine down to where we come in contact with the Lost Road Trail. It's not a very long piece, just a little short, like a connector, where you get to come to the Sinkhole Trail. A lot of trails, but they all interconnect. Many are like this at Cumberland Gap and the Smokies. So don't be afraid of connectors. And it comes right back to the car. It's about a mile round trip. You can go either way. It's really nice. Hope you enjoy. October 5th, Monday, 2020. We're going to go up the Ore Mine Trail. Mine like in a, where they dig ore out. We're right here. We're going to go up around over here. There is a jumper here. And then we're going to come down here through the Sinkhole Trail. It's not a major big long one. It's just a trail. Do a little spin already. Monster rock formation. Not dirt, grass, it's rock. Rocky, 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 rocky. So that's where we're at. We're at Panther Creek State Park, Hamlin County, Morristown, Tennessee. This is like within 20 miles of the house. Ooh, that was a snag that's now getting to be a nurse tree. Looks like it buckled pretty good down here. Oh yeah, it did. Look at that. Massive nice rock. Split that one and bend it over. Wow. Well, that's how life is in the woods. Here's a tree right here. It's just a little snag. Set root in a rock. That's solid rock there. If the leaves hadn't have piled up, it might have been an interesting root system to look at. Oop. What are you doing, Gimbal? I have to edit that out. The gimbal did not like that. Didn't like it again. I hope I'm not having gimbal problems today. Okay. Have a look at my hat. Let's have a look. Don't mess up the camera. Again, I don't have my sunshade with me today. I just keep forgetting. No one to blame but me. Just my cap cam a little bit. Okay. Nice rock formations here. It just looks beautiful. This is, in the past 2 years I've been coming here, this has always been the most peaceful part. And the most interesting views. I don't know if you heard it or not. There was a big crack thump back there. And I can tell you, it was a walnut coming down, down, down to the ground. Well, I've seen 2 squirrels today so far. I wonder if we're going to see any deer today. That is one of the things about this park. About 2 out of 3 times I see deer. If you want to go that way, 66.66% of the time, I see deer. Another walnut crashed over there on that side. It was in the upper 50s, and I left the house. It's probably in the lower 60s right now. Nice and comfy cool. Let's look at the fabulous rock formations here. Mossy tree right in there on the bottom of that tree. Foot to 18 inches up. Yeah. We just came up through there. Up and around and down, and cars parked in there someplace. It's parking lot. Some massive rocks there. We're on a white blaze trail too, so you know, we're white blazing it. Yeah, I got the cell phone out taking photographic photos. Go down the dip. Once we get to up the other side of ways, look at that. This is just absolutely neat. That's one of the things about being out in the timber like this, or the woods, depending on how you want to. I grew up, this is called timber. This isn't woods. We're going to go out in the timber. You can always hear people on a trail some distance off because sound just travels out here really nice. Yeah, up here's the trail. This is access to the ore mine trail. It looks like the ore mine is Blue Blaze. There is a sign missing. Apparently somebody wanted that one, because it probably says parking lot. So let's look around. Yeah, we came up that trail right there. Right there, we came up that one. Okay, this is the ore mine trail. Here, airplane. You can go that way. It takes you up and around, and you end up hooking up with a mountain bike trail to come back to the parking lot. We're going to go this way, and we'll hook up with the sinkhole trail to get back to the parking lot. Go down to the kiosk at the info center, get a map. The black and white maps are good. They've improved them tremendously. That is a massive chunk of rock right there on the other side of the rise. That grayish area. We'll go around, maybe we can get a better view of it. If you look, my finger right, you can see the trail. I've not seen anything in the paperwork of this park about brown bear, black bear. They're concerned about that in the Smoky Mountains and in the Cumberland Gap. About 6 miles east of the house, they had a black bear cub running around for a little bit. The scary part about a black bear cub, Mom is not far away. And you don't get between mama and her cub if you want to live very long. It should be cool enough. Snakes shouldn't be a problem today, but it's still good to be on the lookout. There may not be very many flowers either. You know, it's October, it's the end of the, starting to fall. Things are changing, getting chillier. It's going to get down to freezing. I've got my flower bulbs already planted, so I'm ready for spring. See my tulips and my what are they? They start with the C. Little flowers that come up through the snow. Crocus. There we go. You can look down in there. Let's see. Right there. There's a little, you can just see the trail we came up. You can't see this from down there, but you can see it from here. I tell you, this is just beautiful today. Do a 360, look back up. I like it whenever you can see through the woods. The trail isn't grown up with weeds and stuff. The trail just looks good. I didn't even put hiking shoes on today. I got my walking shoes. When we lived in Florida, I had hiking shoes for hiking trails. Oh, look at this. Look at how beautiful that is. But X amount of the trails in Florida, there's a lot of sand to walk on, and it's just easier to get me a pair of walking shoes and wear walking shoes, flatter bottomed, not the aggressive lugging like you would a hiking shoe to get traction in the rocks and stuff, in the mud. It was nice. All these new noises. Up here, right about in there. There's a beautiful bird. Oh, there it is. I don't think that's a cardinal. It's something else, but it's beautiful. Walnuts crashing. Just walnuts crashing down all the time. It got down in the upper 40s last night, I think, if I remember right. Seeing about 90s this morning, it was 55 out. Just cool enough. Be a nice hike. And warm enough, you didn't have to get completely dressed. I just have a long sleeve polyester shirt. You don't wear cotton when you hike. You wear polyester. Cotton kills. Cotton absorbs moisture and holds it. Polyester absorbs, wicks the moisture away from your body, and the air goes by and you get dry. That just looks beautiful. Sounds like we got people up over there, which is fine. There's a peckerhead over there. Woodpecker or a sapsucker, one of the two, peckering on a tree. There you go, look at that. Now I see a tree here to my right, I want to show you. I've hiked this trail 3 or 4 times, but I've never noticed this. Look at how that tree is. Just interesting. Because of the coronavirus, and yes, it's the China virus, that's where it came from. Let's not sugarcoat it like a donut. It came from China. If I was in high school, 68, 69, we got the Hong Kong flu. It started in Hong Kong. Let's just keep the stuff real. Be honest about it. And shut everything down, as we all know. We missed most of the spring flowers. We got some of the late spring, but we got the summer flowers, early summers, late spring, early summer, and then the rest on from there. Very nice. Yeah, it's a long way down, but it's not 100% steep. I've been on trails the last 2 months. You look down and it's a good 500 feet, almost straight down to the bottom. Makes you think. I didn't realize it was that deep until I was looking at the cap cam. But I was busy walking the trail, making sure I didn't fall. And then I got the cap cam at home a day later. Yeah, freaked me out. I was either eagle or a hawk. There's a bird of prey up there. Still hear him up there and there. Panther Creek State Park. They have hiking trails. They have biking trails. They have hiking, biking, horse trails. They pretty much cover just about anything you want to do. They have a disc golf course. From what little I know of disc golf, I've watched some tournaments on YouTube. It appears to be a pretty good course. A lot of elevation gain. You got to pitch up and fly down. And around you go to get around the corner. Nice concrete platforms, level concrete platforms for you to launch from. What I was doing, I was taking photos of these rock formations with the trees just growing up out of the rocks. There's basically no real dirt there. Let's sneak up here just a little bit. There you go. You see right where that tree's just coming out of the rocks. The Indian Chief and Josie Wales. The movie Josie Wales, that they're persevering. Now look at this. This is nice. This is my second hike since doctor's release. Not bad, not bad. I didn't fall, break a leg or anything like that. I went in. I didn't have a doctor set up since we moved to East Tennessee, so I set one up, walked in. I guess I just about scared the nurse and the doctor to death with my blood pressure. It was 205 over 117. What do I know? Anyway, I ended up in an emergency ER to help get it down. Okay. We're coming up. Here we go. We just came up this. The ore mine trail. That's what we came up. So we're looking for another trailhead. And the ore mine trail goes out and up that way. That's not where we're wanting. Lookout Point Trail is 400 foot. The lake trail is there. We're going this way. We're looking for a trail to the left off this part. Yeah, I see the sign around the corner here. The fall colors are starting. Yeah, Lost Road Trail connects to the Sinkhole Trail that takes you back to the parking lot. Is that something? Map. Get a map. Spend a few minutes looking at the map. You can download them from Tennessee.gov parks. I think it's the web address. Okay. We're switching to this. The Lost Road Trail that comes from that direction. Been on that one. It's a nice trail. All the trails here are nice. Look how beautiful it is. It just goes on and on and on, it seems. Down there, but it doesn't, it's not forever. trail we want. Lost Road Trail to parking lot. That's the trail we want. I didn't turn my GPSs on. This is about a mile loop, 3/4 to a mile loop. Blood pressure this morning was 129/80. The 80's still a little high, but way better than 117. Do a little neatly down. Look at that rock, where it's balanced on there. These are balanced, fabulous. Makes some good photographs. If I remember correctly, there are 7 sinkholes in solid rock here. We're going to go around beside. It's cool enough out here that there's no spider webs. People that went through over the weekend cleaned them out pretty good. Oh, look at this thing. I don't want to get too close to that. There we go. There we go. Pretty good, pretty good. I wonder how to want to be able to get to that.
Good morning.
Good morning. How are you today? Fabulous day to be outside.
Yeah, I can tell. Nice.
The park is fairly good at keeping everything trimmed up. See this tree right here? Right there? Look at it and come down. It grew out and up and up. Awesome sauce. it may have fell over, but in order to persevere, it made adjustments. Instead of growing, the up changed. On it. Yeah, we're down in the sinkholes now. That's beautiful out in there. I am kind of surprised I didn't see any deer yet, but sometimes they just surprise you. Okay. I can go that way. I can go that way around and come out, or I can go this way down to the parking lot. I think I'm gonna go this way. We're going to miss most of the sinkholes, but we may miss them all. I think all the sinkholes are right in that area, right in there. I like this valley stuff. And another walnut down the trees. You can tell it's a walnut because it's crashing. The sound is going down. If it's going across, then you start looking. See if something's after you or you've scared something up. Ooh, look at that. This is some nice walking through the rocks. Reminds me a little bit of the area around south and west of Pumpkin Chapel, Kentucky, where my grandfather's farm was. He passed away. My dad's passed away, and it's changed ownership. And it went from a farm to a cattle ranch. Yeah, we were just up in that area up in there. We were just up in there. There's a rock. Oh, see that tree over there trying to make a living out of rock?
If you're a beginner hiker who wants to hike the Smokies, I'm gonna give you a suggestion. Come here. If you can make more than one trip to the area, come here. Spend a day or so hiking these trails, running these. Some of these trails have some distance. They have elevation, but they're not like the Smokies. And if you are in between and you're wanting a little bit more experience, Cumberland Gap. Hike some of those trails. You will learn a lot in these two places. Then when you hit the Smokies, phew, man, they're so easy. Get your muscles toned up. And neither one of the two are crowded. Now you don't have Gatlinburg and Pigeon Forge, either one of these two. But there are some nice places here. Nice places to eat. There we go. Yeah, the car's just up here. There are no trails like Chimney Tops here, where it's 2 miles basically straight up. Since I live basically 20 miles from here, I can come hike a trail, come back in a week, hike a trail, and in a 5-month period, I can hike all the trails. When I lived in Florida, many of the trails I was on a 45-day loop. Every 45 days I was back to the trail I was on. And if I could, if it was a loop trail, I'd walk it the opposite direction. Because within every 30, 45 days there was plant changes. Same thing here. I can walk trails. I'm going to mention Smoky Mountain hiker William. He and I walk the same trail 1 week apart. He can have flowers and I won't. The next time I have flowers, he doesn't. That's the way things are. Okay, we're coming out at the sinkhole. Why? It's this Lost Road Trail, but if you go to